Well, I hate to say it, but millions and millions of people are furious because many cities across the United States are canceling their 4th of July, simply telling you, no, you cannot celebrate our independence. Here's what you need to understand. Some cities are canceling because of safety concerns, others are canceling because of budget concerns, and some are canceling because of potential ICE raids and people frantically running, screaming, and getting away from Immigration and Customs Enforcement, trying to just stay safe. Now, I'm going to break all this down, explain what is going on and what we are seeing across the United States just 2 days before we celebrate the 4th of July. So, if you are planning to do anything for this 4th of July and you just love to celebrate July 4th, do me a favor, go ahead, hit that like button, and now let's begin. So look at this right here. I want to play this clip from Fox News. Look at this.
Communities are canceling and postponing July 4th celebrations following immigration raids throughout the region. Some officials saying it's being done in an abundance of caution for the safety of residents. Others saying that people in their communities are just not in the mood to celebrate America.
Interesting. Now, I've talked to many people over the last few weeks, and we've talked about the 4th of July and what they're going to do to celebrate. Well, here's the thing. Some people are not going to celebrate. Why? Number 1, safety. Number 2, budget. Number 3, potential ICE raids. Now, those are not in any order, but I want to show you something, okay? I want to show you this right here. Look at this. It says more local July 4th events canceled due to immigration raids. A lot of this is coming out of California, but they're mostly Democratic cities, and here's the big one, they are sanctuary cities. That is where millions of people are concerned, that in sanctuary cities, we could see ICE raids on the 4th of July. But look at this right here. It says, more Southern California communities have canceled or postponed their 4th of July celebrations due to federal immigration raids occurring across the region. I was actually invited to a 4th of July celebration, which is odd to call it a 4th of July celebration, but it's going to happen on the 5th. But it's a 4th of July celebration. But they're doing it on the 5th, trying to be somewhat discreet. I'm not going to say where it's at or who's throwing it, but again, they're trying to be discreet so that people, thousands of people show up and immigration isn't there. Well, we'll see. It says amongst the most prominent canceled events is the Gloria Molina Grand Park Summer Block Party, originally scheduled for July 4th. According to the event's website, the postponement comes in light of recent events affecting a portion of downtown Los Angeles and the ongoing circumstances impacting the region. It says no official rescheduled date was announced. The website only stated that the summer block party will be held later in the summer. That is a summer block party. That's not the same as a 4th of July celebration. But look at this. SeaTac here in Seattle says neighbors prepare for chaos after SeaTac cancels 4th of July show. I want to read a little of this to you. It says, the city of SeaTac says they have no 4th of July celebration planned for 2025 or next year's 250th anniversary of America. Last year, the city's 4th flopped when a $40,000 drone show failed. Says one neighborhood in SeaTac is holding their own fireworks show and worry about the crowds. That is concerning when you know you are going to put on a fireworks show, and so we could see a lot of crowds, a lot of people show up to these small neighborhoods and just overwhelm the neighborhood. That could be concerning. So some cities are simply canceling their celebration because they're concerned about safety for their residents, their police officers, their firefighters, and if we have extreme heat, well, they're concerned about that too. I want to show you this one though as well. Look at this right here. This article says, and it's from Chicago, it says, extremely difficult decision. Largest fireworks show in Illinois canceled for 2025. It said for the past 10 years, Itakska fireworks show boasted some of the largest of Illinois in terms of dollars spent on fireworks in a single show. Okay, it's the biggest one. I want to read this to you. It says, while more than 50 4th of July fireworks shows are scheduled to take place this week across the Chicago suburbs, the fireworks display previously dubbed Illinois' largest won't go on for 2025 due to unique challenges. It says the announcement about Itasca's 4th of July fireworks cancellation was made in March of this year after the village board held a meeting that cited multiple roadblocks to hosting the annual event. Those included increased crowd size, less available land space for activities, nearby construction, and a big one, 43% increase to total event budget. Yeah, it's becoming out of control. And right now that many cities and counties are trying to reduce their budget, pretty much concerned that they will not have enough money to potentially provide for their residents. Again, I understand why they're doing it, but they're trying to reduce their expenses. One of the ways that they're doing that is by simply canceling all their celebrations. Now, here's what I think is interesting. If, for example, if I was struggling and I only had, let's say, $100 to spend on a party, I'm not going to go and try to spend $1,000 on fireworks. I'm going to take my $100 and I'm going to spend it on a little bit of food, maybe some entertainment, a few fireworks, and going to try to get more people to come in and pitch in on this celebration, right? Very simple. Maybe do a little backyard movie night thing, maybe some swimming, something like that. And get people to come in, throw this event in, pretty much just self-promote, right? So different vendors promote their business. Different artists promote their music, right? And that's what we do. Different little events, and those party planners would promote their business. That's what I do. Many of these cities, and again, I'm not just talking about cities in California that are worried about immigration, or SeaTac that's worried about, well, they're worried about the safety concerns, but also places in Chicago or around Illinois that are concerned because of their budget. Maybe you scale it back. Maybe you make it a little bit smaller. Just a thought. But what I think is interesting is that millions of people have taken to Reddit and taken to different social media platforms, and they're furious. You look over on X, many people are upset that their fireworks celebration has been canceled due to budget concerns. These budget concerns would have still been there a few weeks ago or even a few months ago. But now they're canceling last minute when all these people are expecting to go and attend certain events. So just be prepared. If you start seeing fireworks throughout your city, you may start to see a large crowd gather in that spot simply because that could be the only show in the area. So I just wanted to warn you because I've been getting a lot of questions on this, saw this video just a short while ago and thought, you know what? You need to understand what's happening because sometimes the cancellations are because of safety. Sometimes they're canceled because of just last minute emergencies. Other times they're canceled because, well, there's not a budget to actually afford those things. And now in 2025, we're concerned about ICE raids. Yeah, it's a problem. So if you're doing anything for the 4th of July, let me know down in the comment section where you're celebrating and what you're planning to do. But again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.